Candace Williams, ABC Radio, and I have an awesome, amazing guest sitting right across from me, the one and only Karrueche Tran.
Hey, girl, hey.
She's singing, she's singing. Yeah, so I'm so happy that you're here.
Okay.
And
Thank
because
you.
we're talking about this new film, which is going to be available on digital May 11th and on Blu-ray, DVD, and on demand on May 15th, right?
Yes,
The
correct.
Honor List.
Yes.
And I was kind of really intrigued by this film, partly because
You watched it?
Yeah, of course I watched
Oh
it,
my
girl.
God, okay.
I
You
do
are a
my job.
professional.
I am a
Okay.
professional.
Yes.
Professional. Yes. And you play Sophie. She's a virgin, 18-year-old virgin.
Yes.
And, I think it's a little bit interesting to see you as this character because, we've seen you in different various things, and you're a little bit risque. This was a little bit more demure.
Yeah, definitely.
Talk about this character and what interested you with her persona, because it's a little bit, I think, different than what we've seen you play before.
Yeah, I mean, it's very different from, it's coming off of me shooting Claws, in which I
Yes.
play Virginia, an ex-stripper who was very outgoing and a little on the wild side, to Sophie, who is conservative, she's sophisticated, she's an 18-year-old virgin. So, it was really awesome to uh expand my artistry as an actor and to show my range, and it was so much fun creating Sophie. I was very particular about making sure when people watch the movie they see Sophie and not Karrueche. So I did a lot of extra homework and research and into building who Sophie is.
Yeah.
So Sophie loves cats. So I bought a cat book. She wants to, travel to the safari and save the animals in the wild. So I bought a book about the safari in Africa. I also bought a book called Confessions of a Teenage Girl or something like that. But I'm 29 years old. The last time I've been in high school was years ago, and Karrueche, as a teenager, is very different from Sophie.
Right.
So I wanted to really wrap my head around Sophie's character and who she is, and even like with the wardrobe. It was very conservative and polished, and she wore her cute Mary Janes and her little bows in her hair,
Yeah.
which made me feel more into character as well. Um, and she's sweet. She's a sweet girl, and she's very headstrong, and I really enjoyed playing her.
Yeah, and we see her evolve in the film as it goes on, and just to give everybody the premise of what it's all about. You all are high school students. There's
Yes.
four of you,
Uh-huh.
and one of your friends passes away from a heart condition, and as a result, you guys seek out this bucket list that you all, basically do during the
Right.
course of the film, and it has definitely a heartfelt message to it. I think it also makes us tap into our inner adolescent youth type of
Right.
thing. But what I like about it is that specifically it's for women by women. And the Saldana sisters are part of this project. Can you talk about working with them? Because of course we love them.
Right.
We love Zoe.
Of course, yeah. Zoe Saldana and her sisters, and their production company was behind this project. And I think Zoe was filming Avengers or Infinity War, the
Yeah,
movie that
Infinity
just came
War.
out. So she physically couldn't be on set, but her sisters were there every day, from the beginning to the end, making sure things were right, and just having that support there, was amazing. And we had a lot of other female. We had a great female force, the DP, the director, the producers, executive producers, so many females behind the scene, behind the camera, as well as in front of the camera, which is great because this movie is from a female's perspective. So we have to, it's our job to accurately relay that narrative to the world. Because if there's a male director, he doesn't know what's going on in a girl's head. He doesn't know those situations where you're with your friends and the sleepovers and the things they do and they talk about. And that's very important that we, represent our real world in our reality.
Yeah. Now, did you learn anything from your character? I say that because partly, there's a piece of all of us in the things that we do. I know this is definitely a little bit of a stretch per se, but did you learn anything from being Sophie?
One thing, I mean, I'm not an 18-year-old virgin anymore.
Right.
But one thing I did learn from her is her determination and her courage to stand tall and firm in her own two shoes of what she believes in.
Mhm.
Being an 18-year-old virgin and having an app where you're expressing you're saving yourself till marriage and you want to influence others, that's very powerful, because especially with today's day and age, it's like teenagers, I mean, even before then, teenagers are dealing with peer pressure and what's cool and what's popular. And a lot of storylines that might not be cool for teenagers out
Right.
there,
Right.
but Sophie stands so firm in her beliefs and doesn't care what anyone says. And I think that's important. And even as me, as Karrueche, I take from that, because sometimes we get shy, or we get like, people are going to judge us, or we get into our head.
Mhm.
And there's nothing wrong with believing in yourself and being courageous.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I think that we've seen you be this courageous, evolved woman. One of the things that I most love about seeing your career is watching you in Claws as Virginia, because that is my jam, as I was telling you before. First off, I have to say this partly because I would see it. So, is this like a dream come true for you being in Claws? Because to me, it's such amazing series, and there's such amazing characters. And I know this is something that, as far as your trajectory, acting, obviously the film Honor List is another project, but how is this coming? How is being in Claws and being a part of that family to you?
It's an amazing feeling, because I am a new actor, and so like 5 years ago, this was a thought, an idea that I had in the back of my mind, and that I wanted to try, and it could have gone many different ways, and so now I'm here, and I have so much under my belt under such a little amount of time, and that is a blessing. I'm on a one of the first shows that I've done is an Emmy-winning show, and we have Emmys, and I have an Emmy. Like, that's freaking awesome. I'm on TNT, which is a huge network, on one of their biggest shows. I'm with Lionsgate doing the Honor List. So it's really just it's a great feeling, and
Yeah.
to know that um I was able to live out that idea that I had in my head. It's like, okay, I can do this.
Yeah.
If I continue to work hard and to progress and put time and effort and energy into it, I can only continue growing from here.
Absolutely. And I think one of the things that we also like when we see you in this is that, you have this on screen presence with obviously one of my faves too, Niecy Nash, and seeing you guys offset and then kind of having fun.
Yeah.
Talk about that dynamic. I feel like she's like a big sister. She's like, you guys have so much fun. You laugh, you joke around. She's like, this
Yeah.
girl getting on my nerves. I love seeing her post. Talk about that sisterhood.
Yeah, I mean, that energy that you see on screen is the same energy you get off screen, and she is very much she's like mother hen almost, you know what I mean? Like, she's the mom, the home girl, the auntie, a teacher. I can learn and soak up so much from her, and just in any aspect. If I want to have a gossip girl, conversation, or if I want to ask her about something about the script or a line, I can do that as well. And it's really great to have that type of support and have that type of energy on set, and with her and the other girls. We get along so well. We have so much fun. And that same thing, that same energy I have with Claus is the same as the Honor List too. These other girls who we're in a different setting, we're in a different age group, but still the same type of energy. We've got along so well. We took bathroom breaks together. We did everything together, and it's just really great to have women support one another and it not be drama and, oh, I don't like her, because that's just, I'm all about good vibes and good energy. I
Yeah.
hate like a tense workspace, or anything like that. So it's really refreshing.
Yeah, and I think, the energy that you bring is energy that you receive. And I know that you bring good energy because we've seen this project that you're in. It always seems like you're having a lot of fun. And just so everybody knows, Claus comes back June 10th, and
Yes.
we're going to be checking it out
Yes,
because
please
Virginia,
do.
she all over the place. I mean,
All over the place. Still in season 2. She's a hot mess, but you see her evolve and you see these layers being pulled back and opening up to who more of who she is.
Can't wait to see that, of
Yes.
course. And it seems like you've been living your best life as of late. I've seen you out and about. You got like a new boo. I saw you with Victor Cruz.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that. How did
Thank
y'all
you.
meet? I really like y'all together. Y'all are just like pictures, and everybody's just seem happy and glowing and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we've known each other for a while, but he was in a relationship before, which I totally respected. And then up until recently, he was single, and I was like, "Are you sure you're single? Made sure I had to, confirm all that. And then so we just started like hanging out and getting to know each other. And it's just very like genuine and real. We have a good time together. We have fun. And that's all that matters.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think people like I see even on social media, people are just rooting for you and seeing you do all these amazing things. Even I have to say this because I cover entertainment news. Even your ex was rooting for you, which I was really happy to see that. I was like, thank you. I feel like he's getting his life together and he's trying to make that attempt. And I mean, like I think you've moved on. You're past. You're doing. You live like I said, you're living your best life.
Mhm.
What do you hope from? Because right now I feel like he's dealing with a lot of drama. So, any kind words, positivity that you would push out
I
to
mean,
Chris Brown?
just the best to him. That's all I can really say or
Yeah.
speak on that.
Do you
Just
think people are kind of hard on him at times, or do you think like because I feel like it's always this constant narrative. So I just want people to kind of be able to say, well, this is not who you see is not really the person, or maybe it is what it is.
I can't really say.
Oh,
All I
okay.
can say is the best of luck to him.
Okay. I
Yeah.
totally feel that. But yes, because I see you living your best life, as I said, and we're excited about this film, Honor
Thank you.
List,
The
which is
honor
coming.
list. It is with digital. It's with digital. It's going to be God. It's going to be digital.
Mhm.
Available tomorrow, May 11th. The best thing about technology today and it being digital is that it is at your convenience. So if if you have a lunch break right now, you want to watch the movie. If you are at home on your couch or whatever you're doing, you can watch it wherever and whenever you'd like, opposed to having to go to a movie theater. So I really love that aspect, and we're really reaching out to everyone, but also the young generation and the millennials.
Yeah.
And they love their phone,
Uh-huh.
girl. They
Uh-huh.
can't stay
Uh-huh.
off of it. So it's perfect for them to have that access to watch the movie.
Absolutely. And then also because, we're watching your career very closely, is there anything else that we should be looking out for coming up soon? Because I know we have Claws June 10th. We have
Yes.
this coming out this month. I see you going full throttle with acting. Is
Yeah.
this also I heard that you interested in being in a Marvel project. Is that
That's on my bucket list.
that's on your bucket list?
So down the line, hopefully I'm some superhero, crazy character, kicking butt or doing
I can
something.
still see you do that.
I would. Oh God, that's like a freaking dream role to me.
Yeah.
So and right now I'm still conditioning myself and becoming the best version of myself.
Mhm.
And so hopefully I have those opportunities down the line. And for this year, I have a few other
Okay.
collaborations. As far as theatrical, hopefully another season for Claw season 3 next year, and from then you know how work is. You never know what kind of pops up or what
Right.
auditions are gonna come my way. So I'm gonna be doing something.
Well, of course you will, because again, we are rooting for you and we see you continue to grow in everything that you do. So, congratulations.
Thank
And
you.
please, I'm just going to promo. The
Yes.
Honor List comes out on digital May 11th and Blu ray, DVD, and on demand May 15th.
Yes.
Please, so this month you got to watch her in the Honor List, and then next month you got to check her out in Claws on June 10th.
Yes.
And then the rest is to come. So
TBD,
please,
yes.
to be determined. So please check out my girl, Karrueche Tran. That's right, coming up straight to you. And we love you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your support and for having me. This is
course.
awesome.
Of course, this is Candace Williams signing off, ABC Radio, and I'll check you next time.